Hello and welcome back today for a brand new video. We have the Nars Holiday Collection here. I have the entire holiday collection I'm going to be sharing with you in today's video. There are 3 different eyeshadow palettes, there's face palettes, lip bundles, mascara bundles, lots to get through in today's video, so why don't we go ahead and get started. If it's your first time here, welcome. My name is Molly. I do lots of beauty content, reviews, hauls, all things makeup, so if you love that, make sure to subscribe. I have for you today the Nars Holiday Collection. Nars did send this over my way and I'm excited to show you guys the entire collection. It is available now. I will have links to everything down below in case you want to shop any of them, but I am excited. I do enjoy Nars's holiday collections. I feel like they do a really good job with them, and I also often find like really good palettes within them too, so I'm excited to show you guys everything. So packaging wise, I think it's super cute what they did with like the ribbon on everything too. So I'm excited to dive into all of it. So let me just start showing you guys the collection. We'll go over prices and maybe do some swatches, and then I'll start trying everything out on the face. So we have 2 little mini palettes. I believe they did this last year with their holiday as well. And I think the mini palettes are cute. They definitely are like really mini. Like I have some mini palettes and then I have like the Nars mini palettes. Like they're definitely tiny, but they are cute and they're definitely nice for on the go. So they do have 6 pans inside of them. This one here is called the Dulce Vita palette. And they do have a little mirror, and I love, like I said, the packaging, very cute. These retail for $25 a piece. There is a second palette as well. Okay, and this one has the red packaging instead of the silver. It's kind of like a red pink. And this one is called the Orgasm palette, and here's a look inside of the Orgasm palette right there. This is a soft packaging, by the way. It's not like plastic, it's soft, so you know. But here's a look at the 2 of them next to each other, and then let me go ahead and do some swatches. I'm going to just turn my camera down for a second so you guys can really see the colors there. So here is, like I said, the Dulce. I'm going to turn my camera down so you guys can really see the swatch colors. So this one here is the Dulce Vita, and then we have the Orgasm right next to it there. So I'm looking through my box and I actually don't see the other eyeshadow palette. So somehow I must have not gotten this one, but there is also another eyeshadow palette. They have it here in like the paperwork for everything, but here's a look at that one. It is a jewel toned, it looks like eyeshadow palette. So I'm kind of bummed I don't have that to show you guys today, but I do have everything else. So I don't know, my box just didn't get that palette in there, but nevertheless, we're gonna try out the other 2 eyeshadow palettes. So I'm happy about that because those look cute. There is a new face bundle though. This was going to retail for $59. It's the full access cheek set. So inside of here you get a face palette and then also a brush, which is nice to include the brush in here. It's called the Full Access palette. This packaging, I'm just loving what they did this year. I think it's so beautiful. So it's a red, and then you have the little like Nars going across it. These are raised, by the way. And this one is like the plastic normal Nars packaging. This is beautiful. Nars has some of my favorite packaging, I think, like in the industry. And then they also have in here a little brush as well. So you get a nice little brush for bronzing and blushing. And let's go ahead and open the packaging. The only thing I have con-wise with Nars is their packaging is always so hard to open. I can't be the only one, but it is always hard to open. So here is a look outside the Full Access palette. So you do get 4 different colors inside of here. So I'm going to flip it around this way. So inside of here we have Laguna, which is of course the bronzer shade. We also have the Orgasm blush, which I feel like we always have in all of our palettes. And then I believe these are 2 new shades. We have Behave and then also Tempted inside here as well. So we are going to try this out on the face. Let me give you swatches really quick so you can see a look at all of the color. Okay, again, just turning it down so you guys can see. So there is a swatch at all 4 of the shades in the All Access face palette. Okay, the next set in here is a little bundle that comes in this really cute little bag here. This is called the Endless Orgasm Mini Set. It does retail for $59, which I feel like is kind of pricey for like what you're getting in here because it is only 3 minis, so that is pretty pricey for like a mini set. But we do have inside of here a mini Orgasm, so you're gonna get a mini Orgasm blush. If I can open this, like I said, it's hard to open. Here's that one, so it's just a little mini, and then you also have a mini in their Afterglow lip balm, and this is also in the shade Orgasm. Again, that one's just a little mini as well. And then we also have a little brush in here. It looks like the same brush that is in here. So that same like face brush you get in there as well. So again, that one's $59 for the 3 products. If you are wanting to try out the Orgasm collection, that would be a way to try it out. And then you do get it in this cute little bag here as well. I'm not going to swatch those because I feel like we all know what the Orgasm collection looks like more than likely. So, but that might make a good holiday gift. I just don't feel like the value with that one. Maybe if it was like a full-size lip oil maybe, but I don't know. For like little minis to be $59, kind of feel like that's kind of expensive, but Let's go ahead and move on now to the other set. So next up we have a Climax set. They do have their Climax mascara, which is a really nice mascara. So in this one you get a full size and then also a mini Climax. And let's see the price on this one. It is going to retail for $24. So that is a good set. So you're basically getting like the mini there for free with this one. So if this is one of your favorite mascaras, it might be a good time to grab that since you are getting the mini, and then you get this cute little packaging as well here, which is really pretty with the red and the black. And then we also have another gift set here. This is their Unwrapped Velvet Matte Lip Duo. And in here you get 2 of their velvet mattes. Okay, and then this one's gonna be $27. You do get 2 shades. So one is like a terracotta orange, and then you also get a red. And I will swatch these for you. So the red is called Dragon Girl. Ooh, that's really pretty. There's a look at the red, and then we have this one, which is in Dulce Vita again, and this is, like I said, kind of like a terracotta orange there. So there's a look at both of those. And with the lights lowered there so you guys can see them a little bit more true to color. I have been getting some feedback that you guys want to see things like better swatch-wise, so hopefully that helps you seeing the colors there. Okay, and then lastly we have the Unwrapped Audacious lipstick in the shade Augustine, and this is a popular seller from them. And then this is just going to be like special packaging. So beautiful. The silver, love it. And then here is that shade. Oh, this is pretty. Look, it has the like wrapped around. Super gorgeous. Let's go ahead and give this one a swatch. I'm sure I have this color, but ooh, pretty, pretty. I like that right there, that nude. So, so gorgeous. I love the packaging. It's very heavy, very luxe feeling. And then this lipstick is going to retail for $34. Okay, that is swatches and a look at the entire Nars Holiday collection. Let's go ahead and dive into trying these products out on the face. All right, so I think we're first gonna start with the eyes. I do wanna mention, I have the Kosas concealer on, and I'm really loving the way that my under eyes are looking. That might be one to check out at the Sephora sale. I just recently got it. I'm also wearing their lip oil right now, and it feels really comfortable on the lips too. I haven't tried a lot from the brand. They sent over a package. I also have their brow products on, so I'm really looking forward to trying more from them, but I'm pretty impressed so far with everything I've tried. I am gonna do the eyeshadow palettes first, so I think I'm gonna just kind of mix and match, I think, between the 2 palettes. Again, Orgasm right here, and then we have the Dulce Vita as well. I'm kind of leaning more towards this one because I love like these cooler tones, but we'll try them both out. I am going to peel off the little sticker so I can utilize the tiny little mirror on here. I like that it does have a mirror still. So I'm first going to go into this shade. This is like my favorite type of shade to put as my transition color because it's more of like a cool toned mauve. So I have my CoverGirl Undercover Concealer on, and I'm just going to start to blend this shade into my crease. If you've never tried Nars's eyeshadows before, they definitely have a softness to them. They're kind of more of like, I wouldn't say like a muted, but they're a little bit muted. They kind of have like more of an everyday feel to them. They're not going to be like super pigmented, but I do think they're really pretty. And I personally love the formula. I think it's really great, very easy to work with. So again, I'm just blending this all over my lid. All right, no complaints with that first shade. It looks really nice. I'm gonna now switch over. I actually don't really, I don't really want to go into this red because I'm not really wanting to do one of those type of looks. I'm kind of wanting to keep it a little bit more like neutral. So that's the only matte actually in this Orgasm palette. So I think I'm going to skip on that. We're going to go straight into this other shade in the Dulce Vita. This one here, it has a second matte shade. So we're going to use that instead. I'm just going to keep with the same brush. It is a red shade, but it's not as bright as the other shade. So I just don't really want to go to like that orange right now. So we're going to use this shade to just further deepen that up a little bit more. I think that these palettes would be cute for like a stocking stuffer because they are at the $25 range. I feel like that's pretty affordable, especially too if you can grab them during the Sephora sale. I know that's currently going on. All right, so there's that shade there. So now let's start playing with some of the shimmers. I do want to go into this shimmer shade here in the Dulce Vita because this one looks really pretty. It's kind of like a rich brown almost. And I'm just going to tap that on with my finger. As you can see, they kind of just have like an effortless, easy feel to them. That's what I like about Nars's shadows. They're not overly pigmented. Like I said, it's kind of more of like that everyday type of glam, which I enjoy. This shade is really nice. So if I definitely had to pick between the two of these, color story wise, I'm definitely leaning more towards this one personally for my personal preference, just because I feel like right now I'm not really going into like these brighter hot pink type of shades right now. So I'm definitely leaning more towards this like cranberries kind of look in this palette. But let's go ahead and go into this one now though. I'm going to use this first shade here for my inner corner highlight. So I'm just gonna place that right in here. Give us a nice highlight here. I'm also gonna put just a tiny bit right here on my brow bone as well. I love how easy this eye look was. I think it's a pretty look. I do want to further kind of vamp it up a little. I'm gonna use some of the gold actually from the Orgasm palette, and I'm just gonna tap that right over top of the other shade we did all over the lid, just to give it a little something extra. Add a touch of gold in there and to also try out a few more of the shimmers in the palette. Okay, and then for lower lash line, I'm just gonna keep it with that cool tone shade that we did first, and I'm just gonna put that really close here to my lower lash. All right, so there's the eye look, very pretty. I'm gonna go ahead and add some of the Nars Climax mascara. This is one that I have in my collection already, so I left the bundle set. I'll probably gift that to you guys for holiday. But here's a look at the wand if you guys have never seen that. It does have like an hourglass wand, and then I'll go ahead and show you guys how it looks on the lashes. It is a very black mascara, which I like. And I love the wand on this one. That's one of the reasons I do enjoy it. All right, I'm gonna add some of that to my lower lash line as well. So you can see it just makes my lashes look pretty lengthened, and then it also does make them look a little bit fuller as well. You can tell there with and then without. Does a lot for your lashes. Okay, and then I did get a little bit of smudging up here. I'm sure you guys have seen this trick before, but if you haven't, you can use a spoolie to just flake off any mascara that you do smudge. Just wait for it to be dry. But if that happens, you can just kind of flick it off your eye like that, and it does a good job at removing any like mess ups you may have. But I love this eye look. It's looking really just like soft and very pretty. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and try out the face palette here. So again, I want to give this one a go, close up of the packaging so you guys can see it. It's stunning. So we're gonna first use the bronzer shade in here. So this is the Laguna bronzer. I am gonna use the brush also that comes along with it. And I'm just gonna start to apply this to my face. The Laguna is something that I definitely have in my collection. I'm familiar with. It is a really nice formula. This brush also feels pretty soft. I wasn't expecting it to be as soft as it is. So I'm just gonna build that up a little bit, add a little definition. I haven't applied anything to my face yet, so I do wanna add a little bit more of that over here as well. Again, this brush, I wasn't expecting, I mean, it's like it's kind of small, so like when you're holding it, it feels kind of weird, but it definitely feels really, really soft. I actually don't think I have any Nars brushes, but I've always heard really good things about their brushes that they have. Okay, I'm gonna add some here just to my forehead as well. The postpartum hair loss, you guys, is real. Can you see this? Like, I'm like losing my hair by the second. It's just, it's rough. That was like my least favorite part about postpartum. Honestly, like I can deal with the rest, but the hair loss is so hard to deal with. Anyone who struggles with that in general, I just like, ugh, it's just such a weird thing to experience. And it's kind of just something that you have to get used to, but it's so odd to just see your hairline like literally disappearing. Like it's kind of scary. Okay, we're looking nice and bronze. I feel like that looks really pretty on the skin. We're gonna go into the matte blush now. I wanna try that out first. And this is more of just like a neutral color. So nice and soft. I'm kind of using it almost as like a bronzer topper in a way, just because I want to try everything out. You can see it has like a subtle softness to it. Because it is that nude shade, it's not going to be overly like powering or anything like that. You can definitely see it, but it's definitely subtle. We're going to go in with Orgasm, of course, and add a tiny bit of that. With this one, I'm going to be a little more precise. I'm going to kind of smile and just add it right here. Orgasm does have a tiny bit of flex to it, so it has a little bit of glitter. It's not overemphasizing though. I feel like when I wear it, I don't like hate the way it looks, because sometimes with textured skin, I'm not always crazy about like super blingy blushes that have a lot of glow to them, but the Orgasm has like a natural glow and it still looks really pretty on the skin. And then lastly, we're gonna go into this shade Tempted right here, and I'm gonna use that more as like a highlight shade. So I'm gonna switch my brush and use a highlighting brush, and I'm just gonna apply this right here to the top of my cheekbones. That is pretty. I like when like I use a pinky highlight, because I do feel like it just makes your skin just look so healthy. I don't do it too often, like these more, because this one is more of like a true like pink. I feel like when I do reach for them, I kind of use an icy pink, but every time I use a highlight like this, like it just blends so nicely with the blush, and it just kind of looks like you have like a glow from within. So that's really pretty. Okay. And I'll add a little bit here to my nose and over here. All right, I'm gonna go back into that bronzer brush and kind of just do a little one of these just to kind of blend everything all together. Now we're gonna use the Augustine lip color. I'm actually gonna line my lips with this Maybelline. This is their Stay Super Stay Ink Crayon. I actually love these as lip liners. They're actually a like liquid lip, but they are more of like a triangular shape, and you can use them as lip liners. I think it's a great formula. It's very long lasting as well. My favorite thing is to actually use like 2 of these together. I'll put a deeper one like on the outside like as my lip liner, and then I'll use a brighter shade in the front. And I just feel like they last really long on the lips. They look really flattering. Anyways, I will link these down below if you want to check them out, but let's go ahead and apply this one, like I said, as a lip liner first. Okay, and then we're gonna go into the lipstick. I feel like I went a little heavy on the overlining, but it's okay. We'll make it work. I'm gonna add this right over top. Okay, here is a look at the skin all zoomed out here. I do think it looks really nice. Like I said, I love the way this eye look came out. So let's get into my final thoughts on the entire collection. The 2 little mini eyeshadow palettes are really cute. I love the packaging on the entire collection. Like I said, that is something that I think is beautiful, but I think these are nice. I would definitely gravitate, like I was saying, a little more towards the Dulce Vita one, just because I feel like I like this color story a little bit better personally, but I do think the Orgasm one is cute as well. This one kind of just screams a little more summer to me, but I do think these are nice. I like the packaging, like I said, and I think that they're cute, small, perfect little stocking stuffers. Again, $25 for these ones. The face palette was by far my favorite from the collection. They just do these face palettes so well. I feel like they're so just like everyday and easy, effortless. Again, packaging 10 out of 10. I actually really enjoyed the brush with this one as well. So I do think this was a good value because you get that little brush in there, and then you do get the face palette. All of the colors are really pretty. And I love the silver packaging they did this year for the Augustine lipstick. I think it's really pretty, and the lips as well. The other sets, I do think the Climax set is a really good bundle deal. If that's one of your favorite mascaras, I do think it's a really nice one. So I think getting that with the mini and the full size is a good bundle. I am looking forward to trying these velvet mattes out. I do think the colors they chose for this are nice, very holiday friendly. You get both of those reds, so I think that this would be really nice for holiday season as well. The only thing that I'm kind of like meh about is, like I said, this bundle set, because I don't think that this is like the best value. In my opinion, I also feel like the bag is kind of cheap. I tried to open it again and I'm like, the zipper keeps getting like stuck on here. So this would be the one thing that I'd say probably skip on, unless if you wanted to try out the Nars Orgasm products, but I feel like you can get a better set or something like that other than this one, because I don't think it's the best value. You just get the brush, the mini Orgasm lip, and then the mini blush. I just think that there's a better option for you to try those products out if you wanted to try them. So I wouldn't recommend this one, but everything else in the collection I would. I wish I would have gotten to try the other eyeshadow palettes because it did look really pretty, but I am happy with this entire Unwrapped Nars Holiday launch. So let me know down below if you are eyeing any of these products, if you're planning to grab them, what your favorite Nars products is. I would love to know. Thank you as always for watching. I hope you will subscribe if you have not already, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, friends.